free country.
So when you and Dolly get married,
What make you think me and Dolly married? You going crazy or what?
so you just feel like wearing that wedding band? It's a style or what?
Oh, Westwood Park, it is back on television on Sunday. This coming Sunday, 8 p.m. You have to be on TTT for Westwood Park. Joining me this morning was Danielle Defantala. You're the director of Westwood Park. People are excited about it. People are talking about it. And we just saw that little clip and Carrie was like, how he sound like Rishi, sir?
Yeah, so there's a character for you to identify with.
I might be able
But
to
he's
identify.
later down in the seasons. First season was way before that one. And it was about, 1997 was the first season. We shot anything of Westwood Park. So yeah, there's a lot for everybody. You asked me what, prior to us coming on the air, what's in it for young people? They're gonna see a lot of young people in it, for one thing. And there are a lot of issues that they deal with, romances, dramas, just,
Yeah, and you know, young people these days, when you talk about romance, they meet somebody, fall in love, and then break up 2 days after.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's a different time. It wasn't, we had no Tinder, no swiping like right or left or anything like that. The internet wasn't a huge thing at the time. It wasn't, now.
So it's a good experience, would you say, for people to look and see a time?
Well, it is a different time, yes, definitely. It holds up, but you will see it is obviously, a completely different time. It was a lot sweeter, kind of gentler, perhaps.
Sweeter, kind of gentler.
But there's a lot of drama in Bacchanal, and it is not so sweet or kind of gentle.
Because, a lot of people who would have grown up looking at this show, the older people would probably be excited to see it because they've seen it before and they thought it was good. But now we have a new generation, and how do we capture that audience?
Well, I think, one, hopefully they will come back to look at television because, your generation and younger do not look at TV. But I think, judging from my own kids who, when I'm doing things at home and they sit down and they look at it and they are captivated because they see people they know, they see places they know, they see familiar faces, they're interested in the story, and it's something new and different for them because they don't see anything of themselves reflected on a screen. So they're always captivated. They sit down in my little edit suite and they look at it and they're like, oh my God, look Auntie Tash, oh look at Auntie this one, and where's that? That's not down the road. So they identify with it and then they get into the story.
Yeah, so it's something to look forward to for young people. Now I'm looking forward to it. You mentioned 1997.
Yeah.
I was 5 years old at that point in time.
Yeah.
So
you wouldn't want to watch that. No.
Probably not.
No.
But now I'm looking forward to it because we hear so many stories and so many good things coming out of this film. Now, you've been the director, you were the director. What would you say stood out for you the most? What was your favorite scene or episode?
There are 100 episodes, half hours. So I don't have a favorite per se. What I do have was a favorite time and spirit. We were filming in Grand Riviere. We shot all over Trinidad and Tobago. And Barbados, and we were filming in Grand Riviere. It was, of course, the rainy season because we could never do it otherwise. And I always used to wonder, how did that Grand Riviere River, does it just exit from that little piece down at the end there? Is that all? Well, it rained that entire weekend, and the river came down.
Ooh.
And it was the first time I ever seen that in my life, that the river came down and covered the beach and came right up to where we were filming, which was at Mont Plaisir Estate. And I told the crew, I said, okay, well, the day is short, but we were there to film practically half an episode or almost an episode. And I said, well, okay, we could go and come back, another weekend. And everyone was like, no. I said, but then we'd have to finish the episode today, in 24 hours. And they said, okay.
And there you go.
We finished the episode in 24 hours with action, drama, all kinds of things happening.
Nice.
And I think that was one of my favorite moments,
well, that is
filming that scene.
We'll see from those episodes
That's
as well.
all the way down season 5, though.
Oh, but we'll wait and see. It will stay on TTT. Now, you must be very excited that it's back on television. It will be here on TTT on Sunday at 8 p.m. The cast, for those who are still around, how are they feeling? What are they saying?
A lot of them are excited. Some of them are dreading it because they're like, I don't look like that anymore. Hence, I'm back here on them because I asked a few of them, would you come and talk about Westwood Park? No, I look too different. No. and then a lot of them are not here. So we have had, the great thing about Westwood Park is that it was a platform for a lot of people to, one, hone their skills, and two, get their start in television. And for many of the actors, if not all, it was their first experience on TV. Not all, a lot of them, some of them were in No Boundaries, some of them were in other things. But it was one of their first experiences, and it gave people the springboard to get to another platform. So a lot of people are away actually working. Renee Castle's in London, she's in Bodyguard on Netflix. Paul Price is in the States as well doing his thing.
So, I mean, a lot to look forward to and a lot of exciting times. Danielle Defantala, Director, Westwood Park, thank you very much for joining us this morning.